As we know, this jury on the P. Diddy case started off kind of rocky. Within the first hour, they were sending a note to the judge saying they had an uncooperative juror who wasn't playing by the rules. But guess what? The judge told them, man, y'all figure it out, get in there and come up with a verdict. And guess what? They did just that. So, as we know, the verdict was not what the prosecution were hoping for. And some people would even say that the verdict was not what the judge was hoping for. P. Diddy got found not guilty on the 3 major charges, which would have set P. Diddy down for a very long time, if not for the rest of his life. On the RICO charge, not guilty. On both counts of the sex trafficking charges, not guilty, not guilty. But P. Diddy was found guilty for transporting prostitutes from one state to the next. I guess they felt like they had to get something. But this is clearly a win for Sean P. Diddy Combs because he get a chance to come home with his children and be a father again. But we're hoping, or his family is hoping, and hopefully he's hoping also, that he gets somewhere, sit himself down, get focused, get back in your music game, but get your life together, man. All that partying, you did enough partying for the rest of your life, man. So, let me explain what happens now. As we know, they went for bail after the 3 not guilty verdicts. The defense went for a bail. They wanted to see if they can get a bail before he gets sentenced. Well, the judge denied that request. So, regarding the 2 charges that P. Diddy were convicted of, transporting prostitutes from one state to the next, they say this case is rarely used. I'm not sure if it was ever used for a guy and his girlfriend. I'm not sure about that, but this case goes back, this charge goes back to the 1900s, and it was actually set up for a whole nother reason. But those are the things that he has to deal with. The Mann Act, or the Mann charges, carries a maximum sentence of 10 years for each count. Now, if he get the max for both counts, that could be 20 years or it could be 10 years ran consecutively, meaning ran at the same time. They say for the first offense, the guideline for the first offense is 21 months to 27 months, but he would get that twice. And as I mentioned earlier, if they run those consecutively, right? Concurrently, they will run at the same time. Now, if they run consecutive, that means he do the first one and do the second one. So we gotta, wait to see what happens during sentences. He can also get as low as probation. So the defense, since they were denied bail because they requested bail and were denied. So now the next step, they said they want to have a speedy sentencing. So the judge did agree that on July 8th, they will have a remote, meaning nobody won't be there. It will be a remote sentencing and see if they can, what happens then. So we're going to have to wait until July 8th to see what happened with P. Diddy and how much time does he get. But so far, it appears to me that the judge is kind of salty about this, the not guilty on the main charges, and he like, nah, I'm not letting you out. Because if we just looking at the Mann Act, the defense even listed a couple cases that, because the judge said, well, give examples. And the judge gave some examples. I think he gave 2 examples to where the defendant was not given bail. Well, the defense came back and they listed a couple. One was the United States versus Dillon, and another one they used United States versus Lynn. So the defense was on top of their game and they listed, but the judge still denied the bail. So we're going to wait till Tuesday to see what happened, see how much time P. Diddy gonna get. Will he get time? Will he just get probation? But I can tell you this, P. Diddy feels a lot better than if he was convicted on them 3. Because if P. Diddy was convicted on those 3 charges, you can kiss the baby. He would have been gone for, if not life, for a very, very, very long time. So a lot of the cards are in P. Diddy's, are in his hand, and it's just up to him to just hold his head, stay focused, make plans for when you get out, love on your kids, be around your family, because now he should really know who loves him. And let me just say this though, because people always, if you talk about a case, a Diddy case, or any similar case, people will say, what about the victims? If we dealing with the charges, right? Because if he was found guilty, we would have just been focused on the charges, the conviction. If we're dealing with the charges that he was convicted of, he was found not guilty of that. So we got to stop talking about what about the victims. These were grown people, willing victims. And yeah, I can say this. Some of them knew exactly what they were getting involved in. The going was good then. Everybody did it. It was drugs involved. It was money involved. It was glamour involved. People got involved and did what grown people do. And sometimes as grown people, we don't always make the best decision. I am going to say this though. That videotape was disturbing. But I ain't going to act like I ain't never seen the Beatdown before. Some of y'all love the Beatdowns. That's why fight videos get a lot more views than regular videos or graduation videos. So don't act like we ain't never seen no Beatdown, right? But I do want to say that hopefully P. Diddy get the help that he need as far as drugs, as far as abuse. And remember, he can be changed, he can be rehabilitated as well. So we hope that he get his life together, come out here, be a productive citizen, right? Live his life, enjoy the rest of his life, so he can get back into the groove of things. Take that, right? Bad boy for life, all that good stuff. But right now, man, I know it's a heavy load off of P. Diddy's shoulders. I know it's a heavy load off of his children, especially his sons, as well as his daughter, his mom. He'd probably be there, because if he would have went down, she would have ended up passing while he was inside. So he get the opportunity to make all that right. Us as black men, what lessons can we learn? It's up to us to learn from any lesson, man, in life. And this, man, for me, it would be make good decisions. And not only just from him, just in life, period. Make good decisions, man. Make good decisions. Make the best possible decisions. If you fall, get back up, man. Try not to make excuses, man. Take responsibility for the choices we make. But that's what we have with the P. Diddy trial, man. So it's over and done with. We just got to wait for the sentence portion of this trial, As I said, P. Diddy now see who has his back, and hopefully he get it together, man. Because guess what? In the blink of an eye, his life, your life, our lives can be taken. Let's remember that. Also want to mention that when the verdict was read, man, it was excitement. The Diddy family was happy. Diddy got on his knees, turned around facing the chair, and was praying. He was so thankful. He knew that was a win because them 3 charges would have done him. It would have done him in. But the family, and as you can see them coming out of the courtroom, as they came out of the courtroom, it was cheers even outside the courtroom. So that's what's happening, man. That's the update on this trial. I want to say also, during the bail, when they went for the bail, during the bail hearing, Cassie requested that Diddy not be let out. The prosecution also did the same thing, but Cassie sent the information through her attorney to say that Diddy's dangerous, don't let him out on bail. So that's where we at, man. That should bring you up to speed for the Diddy thing. Keep your eyes and ears open if something happened before the 8th, because the 8th, July 8th, which is on a Tuesday, will be the sentencing. It will be remotely, but keep your eyes and ears open even in between that time. In case something happened, I'm gonna try to jump on here and give you all an update. Man, I want to thank y'all, man, for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you found value in this video and you had not done it already, man, go and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Man, y'all be safe out there, man. Make some good choices, because guess what? Any choices you make, you will have the answer for it. Take that to the bank. Until next time, man. Peace.